Okay, let's try this again. Make sure I got some sound. There you go. Alright, so here I am at 7:30 now in Cancun. This is my third attempt at this video. So if it doesn't work, you'll know it was the enemy plotting against us and everything I had to say was true. How about that? I'll see you, devil. Stop. Anyway, so I'm here this morning and I'm reflecting on a lot of things before we end our trip. And I wanted to show you guys a bit of a view because that's fun. But then I also wanted to just drop a couple things in your ear, in your spirit, and hopefully it rings true with whatever it is God's trying to tell you as well. I like to gaze upon God's creation when I do my Bible study, even if it's just the trees in my backyard or whatever, because it really helps drive home for me how big He is and how much He can do in my life. Because guess what? If He can do something like this, hold an entire sea or ocean at bay, good Lord, what can He do on our behalf if we just let Him, right? It's amazing. But in looking at this even more, I begin to think that it reminds me a lot of our 31 business. This ocean, this sea, as we can see it from here, is boundless. There's so much going on beyond, underneath, even on top of the sea that you can't even see, you can't even understand. And it reminds me of our 31 business because there's so much out there for us in our 31 business that we can explore. It's just waiting on us to explore it. I mean, if Chris and I book a vacation right now to one of these islands, I'm sure it extends beyond the sea. It'll be an amazing experience, but we've got to take the action and book the plan, right? So what would happen if you decided to be adventurous and just look and see what might be beyond what your eyes can comprehend in your business? My eyes can't comprehend what might be beyond this ocean right now. But I can go online, I can do the research, I can do the work and take myself there. And your 31 business is the same way. What you see right now isn't it. There's so many other possibilities out there for our 31 businesses. We just have to do the work to get there. Good Lord, if we could just imagine what could be on the other side of booking consistently and partying consistently and talking to everyone about 31 and staying focused every day on whatever it is we decide that we have to do. What could happen if we did that? We could cross the sea of success. That's for sure. Because opportunities are endless. It's like the sea. It goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. And yes, it stops at some point. But then it just merges with another and keeps going. It's pretty awesome. If you really think about it, look at the ocean and just equate it to your 31 business. Your success and your possibilities are so far off. Things that you can get accomplished. We just have to take that brave step. And you know, sometimes the ocean is smooth and it's smooth sailing. Bookings will come, recruits will come, it'll be awesome. But on some days, these waves are high and the ride is tumultuous. And we might even get sick of it, physically and literally. But they end at some point and it gets smooth again. But if you decide that you're going to come back and stand on shore and just watch the ocean because you're afraid of the waves, you'll never go anywhere. But there's so much to explore and so much opportunity, so much success out there, and there's so much of it for all of us. This ocean is huge. The opportunities for success are huge, and there's some for all of us. Get in the sky. Look at the sky. Right now, people who are flying may experience some turbulence with clouds like that. But then there's patches of it where there's nothing, and there might be smooth flying. But if they stopped in the sky, if they stopped, they'd be in trouble. And they die. Just like us, if we stop in our business simply because the ride is a little bit bumpy, there's a little bit of turbulence, our business would die. But if you keep going, you'll get to your destination and you'll get there safely and you'd enjoy the ride. right? Just one more glance at the sea and the beach. It's a lot to think about, guys. One more thing I wanted to show you. This is our deck here at the resort. Pardon my spinning in circles. I hope you guys aren't getting dizzy. But here's our deck. Yesterday, just yesterday, it was full of naked bodies. We'll have naked bodies. Tanning and sweating and having fun all over those seats. But today, it's fresh and new. And all of these seats are ready to go to work. Tomorrow is June 1st. That is the beginning of the new fiscal year for 31. It's a fresh and new year for all of us. No matter how well we did last year, we all start tomorrow with a big fat 0 in every column. All of these seats are fresh and new, made fresh and new. Just ready to work. They just have to lay there, but they're ready to work. Are you ready to work? You have a fresh and new day starting tomorrow, June 1st. Nothing you did in the last fiscal year matters. Nothing at all. Whether you succeeded like crazy or flopped like mad, none of that matters. It's the biggest reset button of the year for 31 consultants. Will you take advantage of it? Clean slate, a chance to start new and focus on your goals and to get them done, because your ocean of opportunities is huge. It really is. And all you have to do is get in the boat and decide to start rowing. That's it. Whether that means you know you need to up your booking and party game, whether that means you know you have a ton of potential recruits you just, for whatever reason, laziness or disorganization or whatever, you just haven't followed up with, whether you've been indecisive about 31 at all. Getting in the boat just means making the decision that you either want it or you don't. No one can make that decision for you. Only you. But the ocean and the sky, they give us a physical representation of the possibilities of our business. It's up to us to get in the boat or get in the plane and decide to keep going. Because you got a fresh start starting tomorrow. Alright? So I say all this to say, if you've been struggling in your business this past fiscal year, if you've been struggling in your finances for God knows how long, if you've been struggling relationally, don't have many friends or peers or whatever, if you've been struggling with your organization and it's definitely killed your business, if not hurt it severely, if there's anything that you've been struggling with, decide to leave it here on May 31st and not take it with you into the new 31 year tomorrow. It doesn't belong there. You've earned a fresh new start to explore your ocean of opportunities and possibilities. And just like these chairs right here that have one of the most suckiest jobs on the planet, to seat people's wet butts all day, you gotta be ready to work. Ready to work. Ready to work. June 1st starts tomorrow, ladies. I'm ready to work. I'm ready to explore my ocean that's waiting just for me. Bye, guys.